Oh, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. Moshe, a few times over, expresses his deep-seated concern about his capacity to represent God and to impact on Pharaoh because of his speech impediment. He describes his impediment in different ways. In Vaera, it's mostly what he calls aral sfatayim. Aral sfatayim, that he is as if he has a foreskin over his mouth. He just can't get it out right. Can't get it out right. Something's blocking his ability to speak. And he says, the end of Perek Vav, Vayomer Moshe lifnei Adonai. Moshe says before God, Hine ani aral sfatayim. Behold, look, I am of this, again, over foreskinned of mouth. Ve'ech yishma elai Paro, and how can I expect that Paro will listen to me? And having heard this a few times from Moshe, this concern, God says, "Vayomer Adonai Moshe, re'ei netaticha Elohim leFaro, v'Aaron achicha yeh neviyecha." Look, God says to him, I am placing you as an Elohim to Pharaoh, and Aaron will be your Navi. So Rashi reads it, netaticha Elohim leFaro. What does he mean when he says that? Shofet, v'rodeh, and we use the word Elohim often to refer to judges. I'm going to make you a tough guy, a strong, judgy figure before Pharaoh, and you're gonna make him suffer with all types of plagues that you're going to bring upon him. So don't you worry about him not listening to you, because you're going to have an arsenal of things you can bring to deal with him. And Aaron, your brother, will be your Navi. He'll be your translator. Okay, that's an interesting way to present it. But the simple reading, I think, here is this: that God says, look how usually the way things are set up is that God has a message to convey to the people, and most people can't hear what God has to say directly from God. So God brings the Navi, he brings the prophet, who will be the one who will be able to share the word of God in a way that's palatable. And that might be what he means by Metorgamon, by the way, by the translator. Well, God's saying to Moshe, it seems to be, just like this relationship exists, where I am God, I'm Elohim, and you're my Navi, you're my prophet to the people, in relation to this situation, where you're not capable, at least you don't see yourself as capable of speaking directly to Paro. You'll be as if you were the Elohim, as if you were the God. You're not, but as if you were the God. And Aaron, your brother, will be as if you were the Navi, the prophet, there to convey the message beyond. There are times in which we just feel we don't have the capacity to convey what we have to say, and we look for other vehicles, individuals, and methods to be able to be heard. That challenge is one that Moshe already knew. What's more fascinating is to figure out at what point does Aaron sort of stop doing this, and when does Moshe find his own voice to speak before the Pharaoh, and when do we, in the end, find our voice to be able to share what's on our hearts and in our minds without needing to have the intermediary along the way. Have a great day.